Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in 2025, so here's what I want to see in Rockstar's next title. So we'll be seeing a wonderful return to Vice City, which looks bigger and better than ever. So in our next City sandbox, I have a few requests for things I really want to see. So when playing GTA 5, the map is beautiful and fun, but one of its many drawbacks are the lack of interiors. It just never feels like I can actually explore much other than stores. It's not awful, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some things to go and mess around with and explore. I just hope for Vice City there's just more than meets the eye, so to speak. Speaking of this, one thing I loved about GTA 5 was the Easter eggs. From the UFOs to Mount Chiliad mysteries, they had a large amount of awesome hidden details for the player to discover. I assume we'll get nothing less for GTA 6. I hope we'll get a ton of nods and references to things in the past too. It's been a long time since we last got a GTA, so it's going to be sweet to see if we can get a few references just like how Lester mentions Nico in 5. Of course, when going around the new beautiful map, we're going to have to drive some amazing cars. GTA is the king of driving controls and dope vehicles. I'm sure this game will be bringing those back, and I just hope we see more vehicle types than ever before. So it's pretty much confirmed we'll have two main characters in this game. I can't wait to explore their stories, but there's one thing I'm praying they heavily expand upon, and that is customization. 5 wasn't too bad, but it was still quite limiting. I'm not expecting them to allow us to fully transform these characters and such. In my opinion, that would take away from the story, and I just don't want that. At least not in a GTA game. But what I am asking for is more customization options to play around with, more clothes, styles, tattoos, etc. than ever before. Give the players as much freedom as they actually can afford. Following this, GTA 5 had pretty decent weapon selections and light customization on these weapons. I'd love for this to be expanded upon a lot. I know I'm asking for a bunch, but I just think it would be better if we had a way more varied arsenal, and I just think it would benefit the game like crazy. I also want to say, I know some of these are a given and will pretty much totally be in the game. I just want to throw out some requests even if they are obvious, get the basics down so to speak. I'm hoping for some really diverse missions too. The missions in GTA 5 weren't bad, same with San Andreas. I'm hopeful that the missions for 6 can be just as entertaining as the prior entries. Missions are obviously very important to player enjoyment, you know, the online is great and all, but we want a good solid story, and that has to have a bunch of diverse missions of course. Now, I know this is semi-confirmed, but man, wildlife is looking good in the trailer, so I really hope it's going to live up to our expectations. I'm aware this isn't Red Dead Redemption, but the more animals they add, the better, let's be real. It's just going to add so much life to the outskirts of the city, and it's one of the few things I'm majorly excited to see expanded upon in GTA 6. I'm really curious if they're going to bring back the Rockstar Editor and Director mode. I've had a lot of fun with that in the past, and it's something I definitely don't want to see disappear. In fact, it'd be really cool to see it built upon and expanded. It adds a lot of replayability again and allows you to make some pretty cool stuff, so I really do hope they keep it in the game. So let's talk about online, what I would consider to be the big hot topic. I feel online is kind of difficult to approach. We're coming off one of the most successful online modes in all time, which was filled with shark cards and other monetization schemes. Alongside this, we've seen that the single player for GTA 5 was never expanded upon greatly due to the fact online was so successful. However, on the flip side, due to Red Dead Online not racking in the same cash as GTA Online, that mode was totally abandoned, which leaves us in kind of a tricky position. Do I sit here and say, screw the online, I want you to give us a story mode with expansions, which, let's be honest, that's never going to happen, or do I say, give us the best online yet and leave story mode in the past? Honestly, I'm sure you can guess what I'm going to say, but if anything, I just want a mix of the two. They don't have to be mutually exclusive, so to speak. I'd love to see the story expansions down the line, especially in the style of GTA 4's expansions. The Ballad of Gay Tony and stuff is just really cool. So some DLCs to me, at least, would be a must. But I also want a thriving online. I feel a lot of people forget that GTA 5 Online was really bad when it launched. It actually almost died, but was saved due to the Heist update, so I'm praying they launched this online with a bunch of content. I don't want to see it just be kind of a lackluster version of GTA 5 that needs to be expanded upon in the future. Because if not, then some people may actually just return to Grand Theft Auto 5, which would be a real shame. So for me, I just want to see them strike a healthy balance between online content and story content. I know that this is something Rockstar have struggled with in the past, and to me, it's probably the biggest red flag going into GTA 6, but if there's ever a time to get it right, it would be now. It'll be nice to see them at least try to strike a more healthy balance. Anyways though, I think that's all I want to talk about in this video. There is plenty more I want to talk about, but honestly, I'm at the point where I don't know what's going to be confirmed in the next trailer, and hell, I don't even know when the next trailer is. So I'll hold on to most of them until we have a bit more to go on. Let me know down below though, what is the key thing GTA 6 has to have for you? What's the must-have feature, so to speak? I'm kind of genuinely curious. I'm quite new to GTA content, so I'm still kind of getting into the swings of things, and I'm not really too aware of what the community's big requests are, only my own personal ones, so if this video came across as like just wildly oblivious, it's because I am, to be honest. I'm still kind of learning what community wants and what makes a good GTA, so to speak. I've only really enjoyed a couple, so, you know. I'm just trying to be as open as I can with my stance with GTA and how much I actually know. I'm not some genius when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. Anyways though, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be covering GTA 6 a whole bunch, as I'm sure you can already tell, so stay tuned and I'll see you soon.